Wow.
I probably thought it would be a bit like it was it Sydney they played or Brisbane somewhere earlier this year?
Yeah. I was expecting something like, I don't know, maybe 3-3, 3-4, but
Yeah.
not like this. Well, it's a good first serve, and wow, that was largely uncompetitive. I think they're pretty good friends, so they're gonna have a good exchange at the net. Yep. But wow, that was a statement.
It's a statement again. It's just another 2 games. She's just losing 2 games in a match at the moment, which is nuts considering she's played Yastremska and Garcia in this round, of course, here Muchova. But yeah, another statement win in, as I say, arguably her best environment. Just because I think someone like Muchova, for example, at Roland Garros can push her a bit more. Naomi Osaka can push her at Roland Garros. She's unbelievably dominant there, of course, but here it feels like, maybe I'm just not remembering 2023 that much, but here it just feels like she's more dominant than even at Philippe Chatrier.
Yeah, she just looks so like at home and at peace here. Like, yeah, she just loves the environment and the conditions. The wind doesn't seem to really bother her. The extra spin, the profile of the court suit her really well. And it's just so hard to get her. Yeah, that extra, like the surface isn't playing any different to what it was the years before.
Oh,
like
that was
there's
something
been a
that we
lot of
thought.
there's been a lot of talk about that, but honestly, there's no difference. There's no change. Like most of the players think that too. I think, right?
Yeah, right. I think we were all thinking that. I think we all sort of expected it to play very, very similar, but we thought it might play a different enough for Carlos and Iga to be more vulnerable. Well, until now, they look as both of them, and maybe even more Iga in particular, look as at home as ever.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll see what happens in the quarters. Maybe Qinwen can push her. Maybe. I think today's match with the Kostyuk will be a real barometer of where Zheng is at, because she beat Azarenka in the first round, but I kind of think Azarenka is like declining. Like I think maybe this is the last year where we really see her being a factor in the top 30 or something. And then she got a revenge win over Lulu's son, but I think this is a whole nother step up if she can beat Kostyuk and look convincing doing it. Then you might go into that match with some hope that it could be a competitive one.
Yeah.
Also because of their last meeting at the Olympics and some of the mental belief that Zheng has against Iga.
Yeah, I agree. Just gonna listen to what she's got to say. Yeah, she did take all her chances. It's a bit chilly there. I can see from the jacket bits she's adorning. Coming out and playing tennis in front of so many fans here. That's quite funny when he says that. No, this is not me having to go at tennis here, but in front of so many fans, and we could see about 25 people behind her. I have memories of that Kostyuk match from last year. That's another reason why I would like to see Zheng. Or at least I think Zheng is more likely to bring something to Iga a little bit different. Okay, through to the quarterfinals once again. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Iga Swiatek. There you go. Iga through in dominant fashion. Fingers crossed that Muchova doesn't take it too personally, because Iga is capable of doing that to pretty much anyone on the tour, especially here in Indian Wells.
Six games dropped in 3 matches.
3 matches, yeah. That match feels like it was about an hour long. I could be wrong, but it must be about an hour, maybe even slightly. It's 57 minutes, I think I can see on the clock, actually. So, yeah, I don't know if there's any key stats we can take from that. Obviously, the WTA website.
No break points faced, really high first serve percentage.
Yeah.
Just very low winners to unforced errors.
Yeah.
Ratio.
And in the end, Muchova bringing her game wasn't quite enough. I do think that she might have just been a yard short of her best as well. And when you're a yard short of your best and you're playing Iga Swiatek in Indian Wells, then you are in big, big trouble. And as I say, 6-1, 6-1, she wins. Anyway, Vanch, want to say a big thanks to you for joining us today. Make sure you give Vanch a follow on Twitter on his new account, or perhaps temporary account, but at Vanch v Tennis.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, Vanch v Tennis is the new one. Yep.
On the screen right now. Yeah, and I'm seeing the first serve in percentage 65% and points won on serve 76. But yeah, the winners count was pretty even, but just 4 unforced errors off the racket of Iga. So a very controlled performance from her.
These are the WTA stats, right?
These are coming up on my TV screen, almost certainly provided by WTA, yeah. But 4 unforced errors from her and winning pretty much exactly double, 50 points to 26 overall. And yeah, she will await the winner of Qinwen Zheng against Marta Kostyuk. We will also have a watch along for Tsitsipas against Runa. Fingers crossed that is a slightly more exciting affair than this one and a bit more competitive. Vanch, myself, and Damien have all just gone on the side of, to some extent, gone on the side of Tsitsipas in terms of likelihood there, but I think it will be a competitive match, and I don't think it can be less competitive than this one, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that should be really fun. I'm looking forward to that.
Me too. All right, Vanch, once again, thanks for joining me today, and we'll catch up again soon.
Yep, thank you. See you soon.
And to everyone else, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.